everybody, to another action-packed episode. It's AWIPOD Worldwide. I am your host, Brent Piles, and I have got you always get me tongue twisted with these. Humongous. Is that how you say it? Say it for me. I can't do it.
I was going to go with Lord Humongous. Humongous. Yes. Like our friend Psycho Sid that we just got done watching. Although he was not Psycho Sid yet. He still was a man behind a mask.
He was a man behind the mask, which you can check that out coming out this Friday on the first episode of I Don't Know Shit, the Lifetimes of Psycho Sid. And speaking of that, I've got the other member of our podcast team here. I was going to do the whole intro, but I don't do it for this show. It's at G.A. Russell, not Glenn Abbott. Glenn, how you doing?
I'm doing okay, thanks.
Is it hot over there?
It's still very sticky, and it did raining today. And
it was in the 90s here today. That's a nice hat, Mayor. Where'd you get that one?
Actually, my friend picked this up from the local baseball team that last year was the Akron JoJo's.
Yeah, okay.
But I was trying to describe what JoJo's were to you guys.
And they sounded delicious?
Yes. And now
you eat some JoJo's on a meal with the Mayor?
I've never done that, but I actually had JoJo's tonight for dinner.
You son of a bitch.
But this is the Akron sauerkraut balls. They change their name once a year to like some food. So they were the Akron sauerkraut balls. And why someone that looks like chose to dunk it into a cup of ketchup, I can't imagine ever dunking a sauerkraut ball in ketchup. That seemed odd.
I personally couldn't ever imagine eating a sauerkraut ball at all, depending on, I don't care what you dipped it in. So
I got to give it a shot, Brent. You'll be okay. It's delicious.
No, I'm not a sauerkraut guy. Glenn, how do you feel about sauerkraut? You like sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut, yeah.
Well, especially if it's deep fried. If you deep fry anything, it's pretty good.
Okay, I've never had deep fried sauerkraut. So yeah, maybe
it's sauerkraut, and then it's a ball of breading. Just think of like hush puppy breading.
Okay.
Nice.
And it's almost just like a sourish deep fried breading, and then I dunk them in stadium mustard or yellow mustard.
I'm not a big. I really only like the yellow mustard myself.
They're both good with it.
Glenn, do you have stadium mustard over in England?
No.
It's just a brown mustard.
When you go to the soccer games, the football matches, do they have, or cricket matches, do they sell hot dogs in the concession stand?
Yes, certainly do.
Okay, absolutely. Hot dogs are internationally known. You guys boil them or fry them, or what do you do?
Even outside the ground, there'd be a load of carts.
Oh,
carts.
You got wiener carts.
Yeah, wiener carts. That's it.
See, I live here in Nebraska. We really don't have wiener carts. Like they just started opening up the food trucks. I remember because my buddy owns a food truck and I work for him for a while and I still do. And then when they first opened it up, people wouldn't let them fucking park anywhere, and people were like freaking out about it. Like, oh my god, you can't get food from a truck. It's like, well, you motherfuckers. Like, we move the times, they do it everywhere, you fucking idiots. Like, what are we talking about right now? You never know what they're doing to your food in the truck. You don't know what the fuck they're doing to your food behind the fucking wall in a restaurant, you dumb fuck. So what do you mean?
Yeah.
In fact, buying your food from a truck, you've got more chance of seeing what they're doing with your food than you do in a restaurant.
Yep.
Yeah, most of the time it's cooked right in front of you.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've watched both.
You can look right in there and see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Are you ready now? We're going to watch some WCW World Wide.
Definitely. Worldwide.
Worldwide.
Here we go. Let me put it up on the screen here. It's spinning. But we're going to press play, and here we go. Worldwide.
I can hear the theme song. Oh, we got Cactus.
Oh yeah, versus Bobby Eaton. Did we watch? No, we didn't watch this match, did we?
No. This might actually be too good of a match.
Well, we saw Beautiful Bobby versus somebody in the last episode, but I can't remember if it was Cactus Jack.
I don't think it was. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And they've gone into this hot then. They've not even gone into an intro or anything. Oh no, it was.
Maybe they're recapping.
Yeah, it was a recap. Mm-hmm.
Oh, how upset was Magnum TA when he showed up to the arena and him and Tony Schiavone were wearing the same outfit? He's like, God damn it, Tony! I told you to wear the fucking red tie on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Magnum TA looks like Jeff Foxworthy if he took better care of himself.
If you wear a red tie and match with Tony Schiavone at a wrestling show, you might be a redneck.
You might have a red bow tie.
I'm just saying, if Jeff Foxworthy doesn't know who his father is, it might be Magnum TA, but they're probably the same age, so.
Fairly close. I can't imagine it too much different.
With a mustache like that, though, Magnum TA could have got somebody pregnant when he was 10.
Yeah, you know, he was definitely smoking Marlboro Reds at 10 years old.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Look at his
He's one
face.
of the
He
guys
looks like a
that-
guy who's pissed that Tony Schiavone wore the same thing as him.
Do you think he rolled up his Marlboro Reds pack in his sleeve and slapped it in there?
Oh, he still does. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's Firebreaker Chip and the Patriot. This ain't the same Patriot who fought Lord Humongous, I don't think.
No.
This guy's definitely in
Looks-
better shape than that guy.
What fucking belt does he have? Is he the fucking World Army Wrestling Champion? I don't understand. Got Rip Rogers. That's Rip Rogers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Battle Bowl champion. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, though. I can't
Paul
remember.
Lee.
What's his name?
Paul Lee.
Paul Lee. No, not Paul Lee. Paul Lee.
Paul Lee. Yeah.
He's definitely another guy that we've seen wrestle before under another name.
Whenever I see Firebreaker Chip, I just feel like, get your dollar bills. Come to the stage. It's the fireman. He's coming down your pole or his pole. I'm not sure what they would say. Something like that.
Rip Rogers is trying to show him off here.
He's just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. He's not your boy. That's where the song originated. They're excited about it.
They're clapping. They said you should be named Strip Rogers.
Strip Rogers, that's good. Here we go. It's Firebreaker Chip versus Rip Rogers. You know what these two guys got in common?
Dollar bill night on Tuesdays.
I was gonna say they've both done something strange for a little piece of change, if you know what I mean. Absolutely, they have.
Whee!
Oh man, he's like a shorter Chris Masters. I feel like.
Firebreaker Chip.
Yeah,
He does kind of look like a Chris Masters a little bit.
he does, like a shorter version, or maybe like an updated Ivan Putski.
The Patriot is gigantic.
Yeah, he's fucking huge.
If he's wrestling in like today's like age, he's probably bigger than just about everyone out there. Because none of these guys probably are small, and Patriot looks gigantic.
Yeah, he's got to be like at least 6'4" or 6'5".
Well, Nick Patrick wasn't short either. He's taller than everyone in the ring.
Well, that's normal.
Oh,
Oh,
look at that agility by Firebreaker Chip.
well, he is a fireman.
Somebody call 911. Firebreaker Chip's on the top rope. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, they're really whooping that. Finally, he tags in the Patriot.
Oh.
This guy don't know how to do shit, so they just tag him in to do the one move.
Diving, spinning back elbow just leveled him.
You know what happened if the Patriot had a match with the fucking Harley Race? He'd be like, "What's your finish, kid?" He'd be like, "Shoulder breaker." I'll move.
Not only did that Paul Lee not know what he was up to, but the referee didn't either.
Here he comes. Old Stiff McGee here.
Good Lord. More ways than
Bam.
one.
Oh,
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
I landed on him for good measure.
What do you think would happen in a match between the Patriot and Keith Cole?
Oh, goddamn. That'd be too much bleach flan for any man. If you had
They
Sting,
would
that'd be a whole
neither-
different match.
Neither would know how to do a move to each other.
They should have started a goddamn motherfucking stable called the BWO, the Blonde World Order. That's right.
WCW top 10.
This top 10 is bullshit because the Diamond Stud is in it. So any top 10 of wrestling that includes the Diamond Stud is horseshit. That's bullshit. He's above beautiful Bobby Eaton. This is what world are we living in?
Elegante.
Yeah, that's the world we're living in. Elegance is at number 4.
Oh,
Wow.
come on.
Everyone on that list became a heavyweight champion but one.
That's a good point.
on the top 5 anyway, I should say.
Yeah, how is he number 4? Go check out our bad gimmick show if you haven't already. We all did our top 10 worst gimmicks, which that's the thing we need to do more often because that was a lot of fun.
That was.
Yes, definitely.
It's
And we
cute.
also found out that El Gigante's daughter is wrestling these days as well.
Raquel Gonzalez, yeah, but they changed it to Rodriguez because she said she wants to make her own name. She's not going to steal anything from her father.
Nor his outfit.
I actually watched like a it was like a video, and it's like from the Mae Young Classic, and it was like all these girls being introduced like when they look like fucking babies. It was insane. Like Bianca Belair and Kaylee Ray was on there, and Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai looks like a different person now. She's not like, she doesn't even look like the same person anymore.
No, same way with Rhea Ripley that was in that as well.
Oh yeah,
Completely
goddamn
different
Rhea-
person.
Rhea Ripley looked like she drank the secret ooze from fucking the Ninja Turtles movie. That's why, in a good way. Man.
Got the free bits.
Oh, here we go. Hey, so I'm from Atlanta, GA. Hart Anderson's looked like he's 53 years old since he was 17. And look here, Larry Sabisco. We don't give a fuck if you wrestle Bruno in fucking Shea Stadium. Fuck Bruno San Martino.
Dude.
I didn't mean Bruno San Martino. That was Michael Hayes. It wasn't me.
Oh,
he said the wrong thing. He said,
he said the wrong thing.
Oh no, I forgot that Arn is from Minnesota. He's not from Georgia.
He told Arn Bud Light's better than Miller Lite, and Arn just got pissed.
Like Miller Lite sucks. Miller Lite's the worst beer.
I feel like I remember Arn saying that he only drank Miller Lite, so maybe
He looks like a Miller Lite guy. That makes sense. That's not true. I would probably take a Miller over a Coors unless it's a Coors Banquet.
Oh yeah, Coors Banquet's delicious.
Yeah, Coors
But
Banquet.
you're talking about a man that looked like he was 50 years old when he was 20.
You know how little kids have their little water bottle on their bicycle handlebars?
Yeah.
I think Arn Anderson just had a beer bottle attached to his.
Oh, for sure. He's been able to buy beer since he was 12.
Little kids ride with the paperboy delivery money to go get like some the little popsicles at the grocery store. He goes and gets a 6-pack.
What do you mean? I've been working at the factory all day, he says.
Gotta go home, damn wife and kids.
There's fucking Paul Heyman with Missy Hyatt, who's apparently a moron and would follow Paul Heyman to a fucking abandoned warehouse. I'm not sure why.
Nothing says 80s child villain than whatever Paul Heyman looks like right
He
now.
looks like he should be a villain in a Hulk Hogan movie in the 90s, doesn't he?
Yes, he's the villain in any child's movie. Like,
I know they're trying to search for somebody to get an interview, but I can't remember who it was.
is it El Gigante?
I was going to fucking say the same thing.
I think he's just trying to get Missy
I
Hyatt
think
into
it's
a
General
dark
Robert
place,
E. Lee
honestly.
because she wants to do a Civil War reenactment. She hopes there's ghosts in there or something.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We're inside now.
This isn't where the Gettysburg reenactment outfits are, Paul.
God damn it. What the fuck, man? Okay, now it's the Blair Witch Project all of a sudden.
Kevin Sullivan's lurking around in there somewhere.
Oh, you know he is. Sullivan, my son! Shark attack! Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. All those guys are working.
God.
What's he got, a mask?
Mask.
He's gonna try to scare her. She's gonna shoot him with a musket.
Yeah.
On her. Okay, how you gonna leave me with that?
Yeah, where's the rest of that at? We need to see what goes on here.
Good lord. Maybe PN News is in there doing a rap battle like 8 Mile. Yeah. Here I go with my shot. Would that be amazing if they go around a corner and just PN, there's nobody else there. It's just PN News rapping on a stage.
He's standing on a milk crate and it's wobbly.
He's broke through it. One of his feet is broke through it and he's just standing there. I really do.
If PN News makes a cameo in this, it's all going to be worth it.
Glenn, don't you tell me who they're looking for either. I want to be surprised. He's looking for it, I can tell.
We need to know that it's PN News.
If it's a PN News, I don't want to hear about it. There we
Everybody
go.
from the 313. There he is. They're cheering for PN News.
Oh my god!
What was that call? He was putting his hands up. Now everybody from the 313.
This gangster's real name's Clarence. Oh god, he's rapping.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
no.
I would get volume.
Baby, yo.
Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. We absolutely have to hear this.
My dog actually just woke up wanting to hear this.
All right, let's hear it.
Wait.
Weighs 403 pounds.
Oh boy.
Master PN.
He's the rap master.
Grandmaster B.
As always, the big guy has him standing and cheering before he even
Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo.
executes
Here we
a
go.
elbow drop in the ring.
I've got to wrap this fresh, so let's put it to the test. When this match is over, the posse knows his best. The PN News don't give no credit, so you better carry cash. Everybody knows I'm gonna kick some. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. I said, yo, baby, yo, baby, yo.
Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, man.
And 74 pounds.
Oh, that was my favorite.
What's the kid from the Acclaimed?
Oh,
Max Caster.
Yeah. Max,
That's it. Eat your heart out, Max Caster.
You baby.
He looks like he's wrestling his cousin. Well, fucking look at him there. They're kind of dressed the same.
Look
Oh
at
my
him
God.
tiptoeing.
I know. This looks like the Arachnaman in there. Was that Axel Rotten?
I thought it was Knob.
I think it's Axel Rotten.
You're
What is
right,
that?
it
Axel
is
Rotten?
one of the Rottens. It's either Ian or Axel, whichever one was.
Mm.
Wasn't there two of them and they had like a glass fist
They
fight?
did, and I actually watched that match for an episode of the An Apron Bump podcast that I was on. Thanks, Kyle, for that. It was funny because at the beginning of the match, Bill Alfonso comes out and he's like, I'm from the State Athletic Commission and you can't have this match. It's too violent. And I was on his side. I was like, yeah, you're right, sir. We cannot do this. This match is too violent. Here we go. The Yo Baby Splash.
Oh,
That made the loudest skin slap you've ever heard in your life.
that was a giant splash.
Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. How you like that?
I like the haircut in the
God.
back. Oh, we're getting more rap. He's gonna rap after the match.
Yep.
Weird, it's a giant booger.
Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo. Yeah. He knew this was the greatest rapper of all
Put
time.
your hands up. Put your hands up. 1, 2, 1, 2.
The only musical artist better than PN News is Taylor Swift. That's it. That's the only one better.
Is he gonna be the opening act for Taylor Swift's tour?
He should be if he isn't. If he's still living, he absolutely should be. Now, here we go. Here we go.
Larry.
We used to call him the New World Odor. Remember? The
New World
Odor.
He hated Scott Hall. It was so good when they were having that little announcer feud with Scott Hall.
There was one time where the AWA was like sinking. They're like, what can we do to save the promotion? I got it. Larry Zbyszko.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think he was like married to Vern's daughter at the time too, maybe. Possibly, perhaps. I don't know. Or some shit. Oh, it's the Freebirds. Here we go. Those are some
Oh no.
interesting pants. Their
Was it-
choice, for certain.
When did the Freebirds start?
When did that-
80.
Do you know?
Well, they were together before they even went to WCCW, right? So, goddamn, it's been, I don't even know.
Was it even the 80s or was it before 80s?
I would say early 80s, if I was going to guess.
I'm just trying to think if they were actually around before the Rock and Roll Express originally.
That's a good question. I'm not 100% on that one. Oh, so it must be Jimmy Jam versus Larry Zbyszko, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Jam versus Larry.
According
Yeah.
to Wikipedia, because that's always right, they debuted in 1979
Okay.
It was
And-
70s. Okay.
and disbanded in 1994. So that's a good run.
I
Yeah.
would say they did okay, yeah. Oh, I'm surprised Jimmy Jam's helmet hair didn't save him on that one.
It did. It took the brunt of the fall.
Right, it wasn't full force at least. Here we go now. And Larry Zbyszko. He's got a Z on his butt. It looks like Zorro did it. No, it doesn't.
You remember the thing that Larry Zbyszko always said on commentary at the beginning of every match?
No.
He said, Shivani, it's going to be a real game of human chess between these two competitors.
Oh, yeah. That's why they only had him on the first hour of WCW Nitro at first. Because you were like,
It's going to be a real game of human chess. Like, he couldn't come up with anything other than that. He just woke up from his slumber. Human chess.
They finally realized that, hey, Larry Zbyszko calling these cruiserweight matches isn't working. Let's get that Mike Tenay guy. Larry Zbyszko has about as much business calling a lucha match as I do. As a cruiserweight match as I do.
Oh, Vince.
Yeah, and then from there, pal. Oh, nice short little knee there by Jimmy Jam. I think Larry Zbyszko used the old butt cheek grab to get out of that pinning combination, it looked like. Did you ever use that in your wrestling career, Glenn? When somebody was pinning you just gave a little pinch on their butt cheek to stop them? Did you ever do that?
No.
I swear that's what Larry just did.
Yeah, probably.
Here we go. Now we got some shenanigans. Oh.
Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, nice back body drop.
If that's his finisher, of course it is.
Of course it is. Larry.
That's another. Glenn, do you know what Larry Zbyszko's finishing maneuver was? I don't know.
Nope.
I thought he just used a sleeper.
Well, ironically, he put me to sleep. So that
Yeah,
makes
that was. Oh, I'm just thinking of his Hall of Fame speech.
I bet Larry Zbyszko plays a lot of like online chess.
He does.
Or
Real
like
games of human chess.
Yeah. I didn't even correlate those two when I said that, but you're absolutely right. Fans are excited. We're watching this on Sky Sports. Well, it says that in the corner, so.
Adam Sandler?
It did look like Adam Sandler, didn't it? Oh, we got baked potato face Lex Luger with Harley Race and Mr. Hughes.
Why does Harley Race look so small there? Not like size-wise, but height-wise. He wasn't that short. Do they just have Lex standing on like a box in front of him?
Maybe they're not even. Maybe Luger's not even with them. Maybe they can't stand Luger, so they shoot it separately. They're like, okay, we're Harley talking behind the green screen, and then Luger can be chopped in later because Harley said if he sees him one more time, he's going to punch him in the face.
He's gonna punch the stupid baked potato off his face.
Harley Race can be 98 years old. He's whooping Lex Luger's ass if he's in his 20s. I don't care what anybody tells me.
Mr. Hughes back there. Oh, I was just gonna say he didn't even move. I thought he was just like a hologram, like cardboard cutout.
It wasn't really him. They got one of his cardboard cutouts because they sold so many of them. You know, all the kids were clamoring for Mr. Hughes' cardboard cutout.
Oh, Jimmy, yeah. Did you get your cardboard cutout of Mr. Hughes? Yeah.
It helps me sleep at night. Yeah. I let him glare at me.
Like that Seven character outside of the window.
Yeah.
It's a Seven window
Klingon
Klingon that you put on the window. It's just his face.
Mr. Hughes staring at you.
Let's get back to Larry Zbyszko for a sec.
Oh, boy.
Not one of his finishes was what we saw there.
No?
He finished that match. Now, he had the Larry Lane Dreamer, which was a guillotine choke, the pole driver, standing reverse figure four leg lock, and a swinging neck breaker.
I just always remembered some sort of a chokehold that he had. I thought it was a sleeper, but
well, you said like that's got that. Well, your first one's like a chokehold, isn't it?
Yeah, it was some sort of sleeper.
Yeah,
guillotine choke.
Goddamn, he was innovative. He was using guillotine chokes before fucking MMA. Here comes the York Foundation. Oh boy,
oh,
we love the York
Foundation. Love the York Foundation.
We've got terrific Terry Taylor. I think he is here.
Very terrific.
Wasn't he Terrence Taylor? Yeah.
Oh, he might well. I'm sorry. Yeah, because Terrence is more proper.
Now this was after Red Rooster, right?
Yeah.
Like well after it. He's almost. He looks younger with long dark hair. Maybe just because he doesn't look like a rooster. He aged in rooster years. He was actually 77.
I heard being a rooster on TV adds 10 years. So we got Flying Brian, which I read that I saw that his son just started at NXT, so that's fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, did he? Oh, that's good.
Congratulations, young Brian.
Hmm.
Seems like
Oh,
a
he's
good
got Mike
kid.
Graham with him. Wow.
Bit
That's not a
different,
tag team I would have ever guessed. Is this Battle Bowl?
bit different from the Brian Pillman we're seeing in War into Attitude.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely a little bit different, Brian Pillman. That guy, the guy we're watching is a little bit more unhinged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he ends up with a better tag team partner than in his blondier years than
right now.
than this Eddie Graham or
Mike Graham.
Mike Graham.
Eddie Graham's son.
Wow.
Ooh,
Flying Brian.
beautiful drop kick. I seen like somebody like on the article I saw, they were like Brian Pillman Jr. starts in NXT. What should his name be? I'm like, I probably think it should be Flying Brian. That's what I'd go with.
Brian Pillman Jr. Why not?
We know who the fuck he is.
I mean, that didn't stop Braun Breaker from being Braun Breaker, though.
Yeah, you know what? That's true.
He
But
did.
also at the same time, like Braun Breaker didn't wrestle on the other wrestling channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that may even be more reason for them want to separate the name.
I guess that's true. That's true. I guess I can't argue with that. Here we go. Don't Tommy Rich. Is it Thomas Rich?
Yes. Yeah, it's Thomas in this.
I think Glenn froze again, or else he's doing a really good job of holding the pose.
Oh, gosh, he is.
Yep. Glenn
I just thought they had a zoom in of Alexander York holding a laptop. And
yeah. Well, I was going to say it's Flying Brian because he's a handsome son of a bitch.
that too. That hair.
It's got to be the hair, pal.
Woo, look at that. Oh, my gosh, is this sped up?
No.
That's all standard speed. Wow, that was incredibly fast.
A beautiful drop kick there by old Brian.
I thought maybe it paused and then it sped up really fast. That they were flying.
Well, they don't call him Flying Brian for nothing.
Yeah, they don't call him Snail's Pace Brian Pillman.
Let's talk about like Brian Pillman he was just a House of Fire and then he tagged in Mike Graham. That's like thinking you were gonna get like in 1996, you thought you were gonna get a PlayStation for Christmas and you got a Nintendo. You're like, fucking. I guess it's okay, but like I wish I had something better. No disrespect to Mike Graham, but who do you ever beat? Now somebody's gonna tell me all the people that he beat, but
that meme where it's your mom just calls everything a Nintendo. You have a Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's like a Game Boy black and white. There's sort of that greenish screen thing.
Yep. But I want a Game Boy Color. You have a Game Boy. I don't. God damn it.
We got you, Virtual Boy. Now you're going to be cross-eyed. Oh my gosh, look at that cell.
That Virtual Boy was shit too, wasn't it?
Yeah, they had a lawsuit over it. They pulled them all off the shelves.
Oh, I don't remember that, but I remember that
because it was causing kids to like lose their vision and go cross-eyed.
Well, goddamn, pal, I did not know that. We're gonna start a new show where we investigate video game consoles. No, I'm just kidding. I would never.
The dark side of the console.
Dark side of console coming to Vice TV. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, if you're giving these hot dag, make sure you check out Blue Chew. You can go from terrific Terry Taylor all the way to the Red Rooster, if you know what I mean, pal.
If you want to pick up a couple Hollywood blondes for the bedroom, you're going to need some Blue Chew.
Be maximized. Oh, that was beautiful. There's no way they're going to beat the York Foundation. They did.
Oh, that's the only win Mike Graham has ever had on television, right?
Yeah, not since Florida. So Flying Brian and Mike Graham get the win. Kobe. I did not see that coming. I really didn't.
So do you think Mike Graham and Flying Brian travel together and like they were like good buddies and shared a hotel room?
They were best friends. There's Glenn.
I'm back in. I've had to go on my phone. I've lost my internet again. I've had to come on my phone.
Oh, well, God. Oh, holy. Well, you got back just in time, pal. Look at this.
What are we watching?
Yeah.
Van Hammer World
Van Hammer. Oh, no.
Another video of Van Hammer running over a child with his car and then driving away. So you can check out that video.
I'm at a loss for words. I need to see this Van Hammer video.
Well, who's this guy?
Is that Jack Hayes?
I think it's one of the Armstrongs, isn't it?
It is.
It looks like Jesse J.
It was
Young Pistol Steve?
What was the guy's name? Leaf Cassidy?
Yeah.
Not Leaf Cassidy. That was that's Al Snow, isn't it?
Oh,
That's
yeah. What was his name?
Cassidy something, wasn't it? Leaf.
No, it wasn't Leaf Cassidy. It was the high five champion of the world.
Yes.
He gave all those high fives.
Sam Cass. This guy goes on to do some things in
Oh,
wrestling.
it's fucking Stunning Steve Austin, and that's Jeannie, right?
I think that's his wife at the time.
Yeah. I think it's Chris Adams' ex-wife too, Lady Blossom. They called her. Look at this. I'm trying to think of who that fucking guy was.
Sam Houston?
No, it was one of the Armstrongs.
I keep coming back to Cassidy. I don't know.
It's something Cassidy, but I can't remember what it fucking was. And it pisses
I
me
can't
off.
remember.
He's the high-five champion of the world, and how can I not remember?
Yeah, because he had a couple matches on Superstars where he actually won.
Yeah, he did. Yep, I remember. You're right. They were gonna do something. He came out with like a leather jacket and Lance Cassidy.
Is that it? Yeah, Lance Cassidy.
Yeah,
That's what it was. High five.
It was something Cassidy, and it was L.
That looks like him, doesn't it? That would be
Cassidy?
later because that was in '92.
Actually, Lance Cassidy.
Austin figure. It's a beautiful sight. Sorry, Lance. I gotta look this up now. He's a house of fire here. He's working over old Steve Austin here. Steve, yep, the Bullet. That's him. That's the man right there.
And he's an Armstrong.
Yep, he's an Armstrong. He is Steve Armstrong. So that makes sense why he's Young Pistol Steve.
That makes sense then. Young
Pistol Steve sounds like a rapper nowadays, doesn't it?
It's a good rap name.
Young Pistol Steve.
Yeah.
The block, about to bust, damn, got the Glock. Because that's how rappers sound nowadays. They don't make any sense. Look at all that hair from Stunning Steve Austin.
Wow, look at this acrobatics and high flying, fast paced action. Holy cow!
Too much for us, pal.
Yeah, there's some good counters, some reversals, some stiff clothesline. That was a quick count.
It was. I thought he had him on that one.
That's even a snug headlock there. Look how deep he's got that up under the chin there.
He does. It's a good headlock right there.
Oh, Triple H. That's him, right? Triple H.
Triple H?
Yeah. I'm kidding.
It
just kind of looked like young Triple H when he had the ponytail.
I was so confused. I'm like, well, I don't get it. The fans are really excited. You can tell.
Well, look at him bridge up.
Uh-oh.
Get him, Young Pistol.
He's coming back to life. Young Pistol Steve, gonna take your life. I'm sorry, I want to make him a rapper so bad. He should be with PN News. PN News featuring Young Pistol Steve.
He should have been with the Smoking Guns. I would rather seen him than Bart Gunn.
I think I'm with you on that one. But don't say that to Bart Gunn because he'll knock you the fuck out. I don't know if you've seen the Brawl for All, but
yeah, unless you're butterbean, don't go running your mouth.
All those Brawl for All matches were like if you and your drunk friend started fighting each other. That's exactly what they looked like.
Yeah, most of those guys had no idea how to box whatsoever, other than maybe Mark Marrow.
I also don't think they knew the rules. They were like, am I supposed to take you down? Can I take you down? Should I put you in a headlock? Is there suplexes? I don't get it.
I'm going to leave you guys to wrap this up because this is not not ideal here.
I'm sorry, Glenn.
Sorry, Glenn.
That's all right. I'll talk to you later, guys.
Good night, Glenn.
Night.
Oh, Lady Blossom's got the referee confused here.
This has actually been a really good match.
It definitely has.
I'd like to see more of Young Pistol Steve and Stunning Steve.
It's Young Pistol Steve versus Stunning Steve. It's the battle of the Steves. I like how Glenn's picture's up on the screen right now. It's a lot of fun.
Gonna have a Steve Weiser.
What?
Gonna have two Steve Weisers.
Oh no!
Gonna shoulder block Lady Blossom.
She looks to be okay. Here we go. What's he gonna do here?
Oh, a knee to the back of the neck.
That looks stiff-skid, isn't it? Oh, he put his foot up on the ropes too.
This guy has something. I think he'll go on to do decent in the wrestling business.
I don't know, man. He might be okay. He might be all right. I don't know. Hopefully he loses those terrible fucking trunks because those things suck.
They are very Rocky Maivia-ish.
That's a really good comparison. It's a solid comparison, Rocky Maivia. I blame the referee. Why would he move? What's wrong with you? That's a lady.
Yeah, take the bump there.
You jerk. That looked Jesus.
That knee. It was like he didn't even try to protect him. It looked like he just hit him in the back of the neck with the knee.
Yeah. Well, goddamn, pal. I hope the main event's not better than that because I don't know if I can take much more.
I don't know. That was one of the better matches we've actually seen on.
That's
these
probably
worldwides.
Definitely was. It wasn't. It wasn't very long either, which was nice.
No, it was fast and just good action throughout. It looked like both guys knew what they were doing.
Oh, Magnum TA is still so mad about this red bow tie situation. Just look at his face.
Ron Simmons?
It's got to be Ron Simmons, the greatest football player turned wrestler of all time. I'm just kidding. I mean, actually, if you look at like actual success in college football and then having a professional wrestling career, I think you would say yes because he was actually like a Heisman Trophy candidate. And like I know The Rock played college football, but he didn't play it at the level that Ron Simmons played it. You know what I mean? Look at Ron run. It's too bad he didn't come to Nebraska.
Yeah, they were good back then too.
They were. Not so much anymore, but they used to be good.
Yeah, I won't bring up yesterday's game.
Motherfucker.
They could have used Rod Simmons.
They blew it because that's what they always fucking do. I was watching with Xavier and I said, of course, because that's what always happens.
Hey, Jim Hurd, yeah. Get the smallest pair of shorts you can find on the planet and give it to Rod Simmons.
Vince is watching this tape right now going, goddamn, let's bring that guy in here. We'll name him Farouk Assad. We'll give him a stupid fucking helmet. What do you think?
And Sonny.
Well, he probably didn't even know who Sonny was yet, so he wasn't ready to exploit her just yet. Look at those nipples, pal. Oh, look at those muscles. Oh God. I honestly like to think about like back in the day, like how often Vince McMahon would like lose his mind at his own shit. It's like, oh my God. God damn. It's like going in another room and like let the air out of himself. Yeah.
He just starts strutting to the other room.
Just jumps into the other room so he can wind himself down. Oh, here comes Rick Steiner, so somebody's gonna die.
Yeah, they thought that last Steve match, Steve on Steve violence.
Lou Favorino. Get the fuck out of here.
He looks like he took his shirt off and is wearing another one.
Yeah, he is hairy into the Giant Gonzalez with the suit on at this point.
It's like when Sting takes off his mask for another Sting mask. It's just he takes off his shirt for his hairy back.
Yeah. That guy's probably like 300 pounds. Rick Steiner picked him up like a child.
Those Steiner boys, they're something.
That motherfucker's like, hey, can I get a fucking meatball sub here? God damn, what's the guy got to do to get a meat? You expect me to go out there and have a match and I haven't had a fucking meatball sub?
Hey!
Forget about it.
God dang, he's really roughing him up.
Well, you know what it was? Rick Steiner was tired of hearing about fucking meatball sandwiches. He said, fuck this guy.
Armpit in his face. Hit him with the pit stop.
He hit him with the pit stop. Oh man, I think he threatened the referee with it. Goddamn, this is. Well, now what's he gonna do? He put him on the top rope.
Something violent.
Oh my God!
I wasn't expecting that.
Good Lord! Well, that's it.
An overhead belly-to-belly suplex from the top rope to a man that probably weighs like 285.
That guy is, a few biscuits short of 305 for sure. Because good Lord, and Jesus Christ!
Oh,
good Lord! Imagine he's like, all right, I want to do a belly-to-belly over the head suplex from you on the top rope. That guy probably went, you sure?
Yeah. I mean, if it was Juventud Guerrero,
right?
Okay, I can see that. Not Harry Hank up there.
Hey, he's like, hey, it's okay. I just need a meatball hoagie. Just let me get the meatball hoagie with the marinara on it, please. Extra marinara, like my mama used to make. While he's counting the birds going around his head. It was his first and last wrestling match. I don't know that for a fact. I hope not, because I hope we see him again. Dustin Rhodes. It's not nice to point, Dustin.
Did you watch any of that Howard Stern interview?
I didn't, but I should.
Okay.
No, okay. Is he facing Harley Race? It's an interesting matchup. Dustin Rhodes versus Harley Race.
I'll take it. That's got to be good.
Harley Race feels like a guy when like he doesn't have to yell at anybody to make him look at him. So imagine if he's yelling at you, I would be fucking terrified.
Harley Race looks like a salesman for a department store furniture section.
Yeah,
With like his suit and tie, like at the time.
you're gonna buy the fucking couch. You gotta lay in the fucking love seat. Don't make me kick your ass, Bart. You're gonna kick.
You see this lazy boy here reclines.
Or like he sells used cars too. He's like, I got a nice Rubicon in the back. You look great in a Rubicon. Oh my God, it's Russell. Oh, I thought we were gonna get WrestleMania. Well, now what's happening? I thought it was over, but it doesn't look like it is.
Must be.
Well,
I think that was the end of it, and it's just cutting on to the next episode.
yeah,
here.
I think you're right. I think
that looked like Lyle Alzado. Who the heck was that? Hercules Hernandez? I guess we'll find out next week.
We'll find out in a couple weeks. Yeah, that did look like fucking Lyle Alzado. You called it.
I don't remember Lyle Alzado ever wrestling, but I couldn't put it past him.
Yeah, definitely. So this is usually the time when I ask Glenn who he needs to plug, and I'm going to do my best to plug all the people that Glenn plugs. I know it's the UTT guys, definitely UTT Rob and Danny. Make sure you check them out. Unbooking the Territory. They've just come to the end of the Tank Abbott show, but they do the first and last of wrestling events. One of their shows most recently was a Shawn Michaels thing that they did that I really enjoyed. So make sure you check them out. And then we got Andy with the Bad and Bad podcast, DC and Doc at DDT Wrestling, and then we've got this for all our sci-fi fans out there. It is the Doctor Who podcast with Danny and Cy. I like to say that because I can say it in a jingle when I remember what it's supposed to be. What about
Yowie,
you?
wowie.
Yowie wowie. That's good. We get that in. What about you, Mayor? What do you got to plug?
Follow Mr. Thomas Bryce 2017 and Sportswire Radio and all of the Sportinarium player, where you can listen along to any of these podcasts that are part of the Sportswire family. Check them out on Instagram, Thomas Bryce 2020 or 2020, depending how you want to say it. And you can see a lot of interviews that he's doing on there. And give me a follow. Mayor of Canton. It is not Hugh Maringus. Although that may be trademarked here by the end of the show. And watch me eat some things every Wednesday. And give AWIPOD a show. If you're listening to us, you haven't followed us on YouTube, click that follow button. I'm not sure where we're at on subscribers now, but we would appreciate if you just click the follow button and give us a listen when you can.
That's right. That's it. That's all. I don't think I have anything to plug because you are. Well, Warren's Attitude comes out every Tuesday. Make sure you check that out. Me and Glenn just watched In Your House Cold Day in Hell, which was a lot of fun. And we've got the new Psycho Sid show, which is called The Life and Time. I mean, I don't know shit. The Life and Times of Psycho Sid that's coming out. It's a very short episode. It's only about 5 minutes, the first one, but you're going to get to learn all about why the mayor has picked the name that he has picked for the show tonight. So that'll be good. Glenn's not here, so the mayor gets to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
That's pretty good.